morning, Dubai. How are you doing? And welcome back to the Lovin Daily, where we take you through all the trending stories that everyone in Dubai is talking about. Today is Tuesday. Usually we have Simran. She's not here today. But we'll have an interview with her later in the week to see what she's up to. I hope you're all having a great start of the day. How are you feeling? It is foggy and it is cold, 100%. I think it's even foggier than it was on Sunday morning, right?
It is it is foggier.
And how does that happen? Because yesterday was bright and clear. I thought it was over, but today feels like an iceberg in the office because for some reason we had the AC on last night, but that's okay. I have warm coffee. But actually, I'm a little bit tired today. I went to bed late, but about 12:30, because I was at a very cool launch. So a movie is premiering in Dubai. It was one of the largest grossing Nigerian films of all time. It's called Omo the Ghetto, the Saga, and it's launching in select cinemas on Thursday. And they didn't have the launch last night. They had like a chat. So Funke Akindele, she's one of the biggest actors in Nigeria. She was there. And we basically had a chat with her. We had an interview. So we're going to have that live on the show on Thursday. But it meant I was late to bed. So I'm tired. So if anyone has any kind of motivational tips, any ways to get me energized for the day, Ali, any
Red Bull
thoughts?
gives you wings.
Red Bull and coffee gives you wings and heaps of water. But that's it, guys. We're going to run into our top stories. We're going to be talking about the latest COVID-19 updates in the UAE, the fact that government workers will have to get tests every 7 days, which is interesting. Could you imagine in that situation? Would you like it? Would it make you get the vaccine? We'll also be talking about the fact that Dubai police are officially the best for customer service in Dubai. And also, Expo's not opening for a little bit longer, but you can go and visit starting from this Friday, which is really cool. But before we get there, a quick shout out to Lovin Extra, Lovin Dubai's exclusive membership service. You can sign up right now on the website. Talk about it every single morning. It gets you access to exclusive content, offers, giveaways, loads of competitions, and this cool water bottle, which I'm repping every single morning. But moving on, Dubai is changing every single day. There's always new stuff to check out. And there's a video, if you're watching on Facebook, beside me, of someone who was lucky enough to go down and check out the new and first ever Dubai Pavilion that's opened at Expo2020. And it's officially opening to the public this Friday. Farah actually wrote this story at the weekend. This is so exciting. And it got heaps of shares, so much engagement that we're sharing it today. So it's called the Terra Pavilion, opens on Friday 22nd. The name to the pavilion, a little bit of background on it. The name to the pavilion translates to planet Earth in Latin, and that's the theme when you get there. It operates solely on recycled water and solar energy, and it aims to produce as much electricity as it consumes, which is incredible. And it costs them $272 million to build.
Wow.
This is one pavilion. And it's open, and it's only open from the 22nd until I think April 1st, and then they're going to close it again. Limited capacity. Take note. We're not going to have crowds. We're not going to have big queues. They're not doing walk-ins. So if you want to go, you need to book online right now, expo2020.com. Tickets are only 25 dirham. Will you be going?
25
I love how you did not think about anything I just said. You're like, oh, 25 dirham.
Maybe. It's that like.
What are you questioning? Are you questioning just going anyway, or the 25 dirham? Because it sounds like it's the cash.
No. It's like I don't usually like to go places like for example like Global Village and something like this. I don't usually like going there. But if
Because of COVID, or in general?
No, in general. That's my
Really?
just me. I like staying at home.
Interesting.
I'm a stay-at-home person, but if my friends want to go, then we'll plan something and we'll go.
So I get that. And what about when Expo 2020 actually opens? So when you have, it's like, I'm going to get this wrong, but like it's the space of like 50 or 60 football pitches wide. Like it's huge, once in a lifetime opportunity. People will be flying from all over the world to see it. Will you go? What gets you out of your apartment?
I'm a very I'm halfway between an introvert and an extrovert.
Yeah.
So when it comes to going to places like that, I sort of don't like it. I get paranoid.
Okay.
And I get claustrophobic. Even though if I see a lot of people, I get claustrophobic. Like deep down, like I don't have a panic attack in public, but
so it's a crowds and it's a discomfort thing.
Yeah.
So you're happily go for a walk on the beach, let's say.
Yeah, I would be fine. I would be fine on the beach, but
got you.
Yeah.
Well, for the people that are interested, And the people who like arcade games, there's educational arcade games when you get there in the morning, which is pretty cool. When you get there in the morning, you can hear my tiredness. There's educational arcade games, there's food trucks, there's live entertainment, and there's 2 journeys for you to experience. And you can see it all on our Instagram page right now because someone already got to go and got to share it. And it looks really, really cool. So I'm sorry to hear that you have that discomfort when you go to crowds.
Yeah, it's I discovered it when I was in high school.
Mm.
So I didn't like to go to crowded places, and my dad used to like push me to go out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
I never liked it till this day.
Because maybe interesting. But I will say for people who are worried about crowds because of COVID, because that's kind of where I thought you were going at the start, is that they won't have walk-ins. You have to book in advance. They have very limited capacity. So if you are interested, just know that this will be busy, and I would recommend booking right now. Because I think they've even said the numbers. I think it's like maybe 4,000 at the weekend, and this is a really big space. So if you're thinking kind of a crowded, a lot of people, it won't be like that. We know that every single venue that opens at the moment is following strict government guidelines, particularly Expo. Let's be honest, they're going to be kind of have that precautions down to a T. So if you are worried about crowded place, know that no one's going there as a walk-in. You have to have a ticket. There will be socially distanced precautions in place. And you will be one of the first people in the entire world to visit something that we're hoping millions and millions more people will eventually visit. So very cool activity this weekend. Moving on, we're talking about Dubai government workers must get a COVID PCR test every 7 days. So this is for all federal employees. So that's employees of the UAE's ministry and federal government departments. They must undergo mandatory PCR testing every 7 days. That means a swab up the nose. This was announced yesterday by the Federal Authority for Government Human Resources to curb the spread of the novel coronavirus. Interesting. Previously, they had to get a swab test every 7 days and they paid for it. The individual paid for it. Now it's been moved, every 14 days. Now it's been moved to 7 days. The government department will pay for it. However, and I think this is interesting, if you have the vaccine, you will be exempt. And I just think it's really interesting because we're seeing it rolling across. This is all government departments now. You have to get a COVID test every single 7 days to make sure it's safe to come to work, which I 100% support and stand by. If we want to leave, if we want to lead normal lives in any way, we need to know that it's safe to do so. So they'll be tested every 7 days unless you have the vaccine. Probably would push you to get the vaccine.
Yeah. Like now it's easily accessible. Like you can go and get the vaccine, you know. As we know, like rich took the vaccine. And I know a couple other people that took the vaccine outside of work, and they said the process is easy. You just go.
Exactly. We're so lucky. It's like we're seeing the rates of testing around the world, or vaccinating of distributing the vaccine around the world. We are so incredibly fortunate. We're hearing lots of reports of people getting it as a walk-in. I think initially people were skeptical. Of course, this is the new normal. We have things that we need to get used to. But it is our best measure against the virus. We're so lucky that we're able to get it as a walk-in. I know friends that are planning to do it this weekend. Amy shared a story of someone she knows yesterday. Let's see if I can get that up. Someone who arrived, they went to Al Etihad Health Centre. It's open from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. It opens at 8 a.m. This person arrived at 7:50. It was already pretty busy. So if you want to go in the morning, it's already busy by 8 a.m. But there's quite big tests, but there is 40 stations there administering the vaccine. The queue was well managed. It took 45 minutes. Amazing. All you need is your Emirates ID. I have so many people asking me about this vaccine. I have a friend's brother who flew in to the UAE for work purposes, and he's like, maybe I'll get the vaccine. I was like, you need to be Dubai resident.
Yes.
So we're all incredibly lucky with that. So there are 150 clinics across the country distributing it. So if you're interested, and it's just interesting here that the government employees will have to take a test every 7 days, because people are saying, the question is, would the vaccine be mandatory? I don't think so. I don't think you can make the vaccine mandatory, but you can make testing mandatory. And then people will kind of outweigh the benefits of, okay, I'm safer. I don't have to get a swab up my nose every 7 days. I don't have to wait for the results. And also, you can go to Abu Dhabi without a test.
But I guess when we're talking about traveling, it might be like a necessity to get the vaccine. I guess because you're more exposed.
It's tricky.
It's tricky.
It's tricky to because then it's which vaccine or whatever. I think
Yeah.
it would be tricky to say a vaccine is mandatory unless they said okay. And I know a lot of countries haven't done this, but okay, you have to isolate 5 days before, get a test, arrive, and isolate 5 days after. Because I guess that would be nearly there. Who knows? We'll see. But like I said, it's amazing. We'll have the list of all of the places in Dubai that you can get the vaccine up later today. I know someone was asking questions about it on Instagram yesterday, so we'll try and get that information to you. And finally, I meant to kind of clickbait this title, but if you're watching on Facebook, you can see it. So I'm going to clickbait it and see if anyone will see. Okay, so the 3 top customer services in Dubai have been announced yesterday by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Crown Prince of Dubai. He announced that happiness indicators for customers and employees of Dubai government entities. Basically, in a tweet, he said this happens every single year. It became an annual thing like a couple of years ago. And on January 18th, every single year, they announce the results of Dubai government customer and employee happiness. They're released every year. This year's results are promising. Despite COVID-19 challenges, average customer happiness reached 84%. Average employee happiness reached 89%. So the top 3, so this is government entities. So it's places that you interact with. It could be Dubai airports. It could be, it's very blurry. It could be Dubai culture. It could be Dubai tourism. It could be the RTA. It could be Dubai police. It could be Dubai Health Authority. There are 5, 10, 15, 20, 23 in total. If you haven't read the title, which is streaming on Facebook right now, do you have any idea what it could be? Number 1, that we as a people are most happy with, the customer service in Dubai. And as soon as I read it, I was like, yeah, I get it.
Is it Diwa?
It is not Diwa. Diwa have come in at... Where's Diwa?
Oh.
Where are they?
I can see it now. Yeah.
What number is Diwa?
Dubai police is first. Yeah? No?
There goes the...
Did I just cheat?
Dubai Police, number 1. Where is Diwa? Dubai Police is number 1 for customer happiness, 91.6% happiness rate. Fantastic. In second, do you wanna say it, Ali? You're enjoying it?
I'm scared. RTA.
And then third.
And then third we have Dubai Health Authority.
Ooh. Very good. Well, I've downloaded their app recently to book the vaccine for my mum, and I can confirm it. It's pretty good. I don't know where Diwa is. I'm pretty sure they're on the list, but we just can't find it because the signs are really small. However, it's on His Highness Sheikh Hamdan's, the Crown Prince of Dubai's Twitter account. We also wrote an article about it yesterday. And then they also talked, so the average happiness is 84%. And then they also talked about employee happiness at these entities. But it's very cool. Shout out to Dubai Police.
Exactly.
Every single time we write an article about Dubai Police, we get so many comments saying best police force in the world. And my favorite thing is when we talk about Dubai Police, everyone types in their stories of a random moment that they've been helped by Dubai Police.
Yeah. They're so friendly. Like, they're so friendly.
Yeah. And just so hospitable. Yeah. You know, my mum has lost phones all over Dubai. And she's always found them. Like, this is the city for her because she always leaves things and her glasses and things. And Dubai Police have come to her rescue in so many cases. So shout out to Dubai Police. Well deserved. Guys, that is it for us on the Lovin Daily. We're back with you every single weekday morning. Hope you have a fabulous day. I hope I drink more coffee so I can have a fabulous one too. See you soon. Bye-bye.